Alright, we're back. Well, I'm back. We are playing the game you see in front of you. Hold on, as per usual I have to check streams. Still not 100% used to this yet. But it's fine. I'm by myself. For the first time. Because the guy I normally do this with... yeah, he's out of town, so... That's not happening. This week Terraria's not happening. Until maybe next Sunday. But for now we can enjoy this one instead, which I think by about now, there it is. Okay, that was perfect timing. So yes, Atelier Rorona is the game for today. I have not played this one. I've played a couple other games in the series, but it just happened to be on sale. What was it, like several months ago? And it's on sale now as well, because this is happening during the New Year season. Specifically the New Year season. So I think it's like 20 bucks right now. Which is good for anybody who is interested in the game and has not already played it on anything else. Because this is a pretty old game. What else? Might as well just start, honestly. Okay, I will say, that is kind of a lie. I have played through like the first 15 minutes, you know, of the intro. But that was a really long time ago, and I got cut off very quickly by a lot of other things. So we'll just jump in now.
Ireland. 今から数百年前、とある古代遺跡を中心に作られたとても小さな国。他の国との交流はほとんどなく、目立った文化もない平和なだけが取り柄の国でしたが、ある日、 古代遺跡の中から後に機械と呼ばれる不思議な文明が発見されました。アーランドの人たちはそれが何なのか、何に使うものなのか全く分かりませんでしたが、ちょうどその時国を訪れていた一人の旅人が機械の正しい使い方をアーランドの人たちに教えてくれたのです。それからわずか数年の間にアーランドは機械のおかげで目覚ましい発展を遂げ、国民の誰もがとても裕福な暮らしを送れるようになりました。当時の王様は旅人にとても感謝し、何でも一つだけ望みを叶えようと言いました。すると旅人はこう答えました。それではこの国に錬金術のアトリエを作らせてくださいと。それから時は流れて今、そのアトリエでは一人の女の子が錬金術の師匠と一緒に暮らしています。女の子の名前はロロライナ・フリクセル。町の人たちからはロロナと呼ばれています。
Gosh, the music for these games is always so nice.
ただいまーと。師匠まだ帰ってきてないか。毎日どこを遊び歩いてるんだろう。
Yeah, it's gonna take me a moment to get used to her speech pattern. Normally I end up reading things a lot faster than she ends up saying them, so I might accidentally from time to time skip some of the voice, but we should be able to have that figured out eventually.
まあ、いない方が静かでいいんだけど、いたらいたでお説教されたりいじめられたりするし、どうせ今日もお客さん来ないだろうし、師匠がいなくても困らない。あ、帰ってきたかな。あれ？でも師匠がノックなんてするはずないし。
失礼する。
どちら様で。まさかお客さん。嘘。どうしよう。ですね、今店の者が留守にしてまして。私も店の者なんですけど、ちょっと違くて、つまり師匠じゃなくて店主が留守で。やだ、私ったらお客様にお茶も出さないで。立ち話もなんですから、とりあえず中に。もう中入ってるし。
少し落ち着いたらどうだ。
ごめんなさい。落ち着いて。落ち着くのよ、私。そうだ、こういう時は深呼吸。
もう大丈夫か。
はい。
よし。ではまず、私は客ではない。今日は城からの使いできた。
Hold on, I'm playing this on controller. I have to figure out which button is auto. Okay. None of the... There is an auto, I would hope. Oh well.
お城からの使い？
そうだ。アストリッド。店主は留守なんだ
こに行ったかはわからないんですけど。
そうか。では仕方ない。ことづてを頼む。
ちょっと待ってください。メモの準備。はいどうぞ。
大臣と王の命令で近くこのアトリエの営業許可を取り下げることになった。
アトリエの営業許可を取り下げ。
詳しくは直接本人と話す。戻ってきたら城に顔を出すよう伝えてくれ。
待ってください。こんなこと急に言われても。言っちゃった。営業許可の取り下げってアトリエが潰れちゃうってこと？どうしよう。私のせいなの？なんで師匠がいない時に限ってこんな。早く帰ってきて。
泣いて頼まれては出てこないわけにもいくまい。
師匠、いつからそこに？
いつからも何もずっと隣の部屋で寝ていたが、それと師匠ではなくお姉様と呼べといつも言ってるだろう。
恥ずかしいから嫌です。そんなこと言ってる場合じゃなくて、今お城の人が来て、それで。
皆まで言うな。話は全部聞いていた。
そうですか。って聞いてたんならなんで出てきてくれないんですか？
悪い。愛弟子の慌てふためく様が思いのほか可愛かったものでしかし営業許可を取り下げときたか。さてじゃないです。急いでお城に行って詳しい話を聞いてきてください。 城か？気乗りしないな。代わりに行ってきてくれ。
ダメですよ。直接師匠にって言ってたんですから。
嫌だ。私はまだ眠いんだ。では頼んだぞ。
師匠ダメですって。ちょっと。本当に私が行くの？そんな。
Oh, save or load by accessing the journal. As per usual. Dressing room. Oh, that's right. This is the DX edition, so I'm sure we have a lot of stuff already unlocked. Shortcut. Oh. Okay. So I guess things actually begin for us at this point. I always enjoy when there's a lot of dialogue. I don't have to say anything. You guys get voice acting. Everything is fairly smooth. But I guess I have to actually step in now. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. 101, okay. Oh! Is this... Wait. When was this? Playtime 8:13. Is this like an autosave, or is this the last time I did this? I was definitely in the game for longer than 8 minutes, but it's fine. Oh wait, no, it's because I went through the dialogue really quickly. Okay. I don't think we can actually interact with anything for a while. Not until after we've gotten our main quest along the way. Sheesh. Welcome, Mr. Stranger. This does look really good for an old game. Granted, this is the DX version, so they have patched it up a little bit. Wait, wrong button. Which button? Sprint. Oh, running. There we go. And of course we can't access anything. Oh well. So when do you get to shoot zombies? we're almost there, we're almost there. After we pick up our main quest, we go back to the building, and they're like, okay, great, now what do we do? Okay, well, the first thing we need to do is shoot some zombies. I mean, that's just how this game works, you know? You just shoot zombies. Indeed. Which, this is still the early game, so there isn't a lot of alchemy to be done. Once the alchemy part starts, then it's gonna be just hours of me sitting here doing the puzzles in silence. Because I genuinely spend way too long on those puzzles, because I want to get the alchemy perfect, to have the strongest items possible. Because if you have broken items, you can, most of these, especially the newer games, you can get a lot done. You should have just did real quick. I mean, chemistry back in high school was a pain in the butt. Chemistry in college would definitely be a whole lot worse. Also, there's less magic and there are, well, honestly, real chemistry is less dangerous than what she's doing on any given point in time. That's fine. Yeah, the best part about dialogue, voice dialogue, is that I don't have to read anything. Because it's all fully voiced, except for like maybe menu stuff, tutorial stuff. That's about it. But yeah, I can just sit back and relax. I did English stuff now? I mean, I suppose it's not impossible, but that wouldn't be pleasant. That would not be pleasant at all. Which, unless I somehow manage to get like 15 people in here to do all of the voices, which, again, while technically not impossible, would be would be horrible. You do it. Did you? Because we well, no, because you did the Witch on the Holy Night, and you just let them do the voices. Also, the other unfortunate thing is that I can't hurt people's ears as well as she can, and I think that is part of the experience. Well, well, we usually do all the voices if it's not a visual novel? I mean, I suppose. Granted, if it's not a visual novel, how many voices are there? Because I'm trying to think of what games you played where you had to do all of the voices. Granted, you haven't played a lot of games in a while. And the one... all 16. If you're watching it, the Eden's Garden Let's Play, I do all the voices. Oh! You see, I was on like an airplane when that came out. So I've watched maybe like 15 seconds of it. I'll go have a look, I guess. But I also don't know what's in Eden's Garden.
ごめんなさい、驚かせちゃったみたいね。何か用事かしら。私のお客さんって感じじゃなさそうだけど。
Like, what's even in that game?
私、アトリエから来たんですけど、さっきお城に来るように言われて。あ、いけない。あの人の名前聞いてなかった。だから、
アトリエ？ああ、はいはい。だいたいわかったわ。ついてきて。案内してあげるから。
Have you played Danganronpa before or heard about it? I have heard about it. That's the one where it's like mystery or something, isn't it? And like there's like a bear thingy. It's basically a fan game of that franchise. Oh, I see. I see. Huh, that's interesting. You know, I don't think I've ever actually seen any gameplay of Danganronpa.
ありがとうございます。
I just know sometimes people die.
へえ、お城の中ってこうなってたんだ。と、いけない。あんまりキョロキョロしてたらみっともないよね。
いたいた。あの人でしょ？あなたが探してたのって。
Basically glorified Ace Attorney with more edge and depth. That sounds about right. I know some pretty edgy people who have played Danganronpa, so I guess that does check out. Granted, those same people also played Ace Attorney, so I guess it also doesn't really check out. Which I remember playing Ace Attorney back in the day. I say back in the day, it was like they had a mobile port for it at one point, and I failed on like the first case. I just couldn't figure out the first case. This is even after after watching the entire anime, which is fairly related to it. I still couldn't pick out the right evidence piece because it's almost like if you know the correct answer, you kind of fast forward to the correct answer, even though they want you to kind of do it in steps. I just couldn't figure out which step they wanted.
やっぱりね。ステルク君、あなたにお客さんよ。
I know who not to call as my lawyer. I mean, hopefully you would choose somebody who's been to law school, who, you know, actually has some cases under their belts, probably, hopefully. I mean, if you need somebody who can just, like, provide a random argument with zero context and zero, preparation, I suppose I could do that. I've done that plenty of times. That's too expensive. It is very expensive. I've heard lawyers that charge by the hour. And that's not even just the hours that they're meeting with you. That could also include, like, their preparation time, which can mean a lot of things. But yeah, I mean, if you need me to argue about something, I could definitely do that. With zero preparation, just, you know, let me have Google up while I'm doing it.
あの子、おっかない人に呼び出されたってピクピクしてたわよ。
おっかない。私のどこが？
そういう顔がよ。女の子には優しくしてあげなきゃダメよ。それじゃ、ごゆっくり。
And I also will say that as far as lawyers would go, I would definitely do more on the defense side rather than the prosecution. So if ever you're in a pickle, then maybe I can help you. However, if you need to get at somebody, then it might be a little bit harder because you need to get through innocent until proven guilty. So I can do more of causing doubts than I can do solidifying a blame, so to speak, with, you know, limited evidence. Because, you know, in a lot of cases you're always limited by the evidence you have, so you're just one of those heckler jury members. I mean, I'm not that kind of jury member. Like the kind of people that just vote innocent because they don't want to vote somebody guilty kind of thing, which happens quite a lot, for better and for worse.
なんか睨まれてるような。やっぱりおっかない。
Wasn't there was like a movie at one point that we watched in school. I don't remember when exactly we watched it or for what particular reason, but it was like I think it was like 12 Angry Men or something like that. I forgot the exact number that goes on the jury back then, but where it's just like one guy who's like, no, the kid is innocent, and he had to spend the entire movie basically explaining why, going through, each evidence piece by piece, and How to Kill a Mockingbird. How to Kill a Mockingbird. I've known a double-digit number of people who have had to read that book. I was not one of them, so I don't know what happened to that. That is the book. Yeah, which I'm glad I didn't have to read that one. No, like I'm talking about a movie. It's an old movie. But yeah, it's like the kid was charged for killing somebody or something on like a train or something like that. And there was the one guy who spent the whole movie, they were like in that booth for several hours and they were trying to prove the kid innocent. And in the end, accidentally hit the controller. Yeah, in the end they actually, spoilers, they found he was able to convince everybody that he was innocent using the evidence. Because, if the kid was found guilty, then he would have been put on the electric chair. So that kind of shows you how old it was, or at least the scene that they were reenacting, how old it was. Because, the electric chair hasn't been in use for quite a while. It was actually a really good watch. For something that they had us watch in school, it was pretty good. Because it wasn't exactly meant for school, it was just something that the teacher found interesting and wanted us to watch. She definitely took a lot of liberties abbreviating that one. You love when they put German in Japanese games? I mean, how do I describe it? It's like how we over here are really like the Japanese stuff. Over in Japan, they really like German stuff for some reason. You see it in a lot of games. You would know this, really well. You and your Fate. Girls in Panzer is something I have not gotten to. It's always been one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, I need to see this at some point, and then as time goes by, you just kind of forget about it as stuff happens. I'm really behind on a lot of things, this game included, the one that I'm playing. But you also see it a lot in, what's it called? Yu-Gi-Oh! Because, I play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Several of the cards in the Japanese version are in, like, messy German. German that, in reality, doesn't really mean anything when you read it, but it just kind of sounds right,
私はロロナって言います。よろしくお願いします。
こちらこそよろしく頼む。さて本題だが、そう
でした。どうしてアトリエ潰されちゃうんですか？ 師匠が毎日遊び歩いてるから、たまに帰ってきても仕事もしないで一日中寝てばっかりいるから。
You know, I guess I am doing some level of voice acting here. I have to voice you because obvious reasons. But also, if I don't read what you're saying, then literally anybody else won't understand what in the world I'm talking about or who I'm talking to, so I'm putting in some work, okay?
それとも性格が悪くて町の人たちから嫌われてるからですか？他には
散々な言われようだな、あいつ。まあ、私の言葉が足りなかった。まだ営業許可の取り下げが正式に決まったわけではないんだ。これからアトリエに対して課題を出し、それに応えられるかどうかで最終的な判断を下すことになっている。
You have to give me a voice. You are the propagator of democracy and free speech in this stream. Hey, I can choose to silence you if I wanted to. I could turn chat off and also just not read anything you're saying if I so choose to. So I can choose to be the propagator of democracy, or I can choose to be the tyrant. Dictator. Yes, I am the dictator. If I so choose, I could end this stream right now. Bad DM. Okay, you're gonna have to expand that abbreviation for me.
課題ですか？
形式としては国からアトリエに仕事を頼むという体裁になるな。さらに詳しく言えば、
Because you might not have any, oh, bad DM. I've been called that on more than one occasion. But usually for funny reasons. Because, you know, I've DM'd a handful of campaigns over my time, and, yeah. It either goes really well, or really stupid, which I don't see what else you really need, but, you know. The worst thing I've done is tell somebody they can't use Moonbeam. That was just like, for plot reasons, you know? Oh, here go the assignments. Report to Stirk once you have the items. An assignment from the kingdom will be given to you every 3 months for 3 years. That's a total of 12 times. Every assignment will consist of making something with alchemy and turning it into Stirk. Try to complete an assignment by the deadline. Assignments have deadlines, make sure you turn them in before it's too late. View the status of an assignment from Rorona's status menu. So, this is something that I had to get used to when I was playing Fetus, because the newer games have like no hard time limits. They're usually fairly lenient in a lot of ways, but a lot of these older games actually had stakes that you had to worry about. So, I'll have to see how well I can manage this time. Which, 70 days in-game is quite a while for one assignment, so I don't think this will be too bad. Evaluations. You can record as many times as you want until the due date. Turn in as many items as you can to get the best evaluation. Oh, we have optional quests. Oh yes, the side quests. Good things happen. Missing a quota and the Atelier might close. This is just like real school again. I mean, I wish I could get, what was it, like 3 months and 3 years to do you know, a handful of assignments. That'd be so nice. Although, our assignments don't involve going out and shooting bears and using their pieces to create potions and weapons and all that stuff, so I guess we can't complain too much. No set deadlines, but they're updated every 3 months, so okay, that's fine. So good, 3 months. When have you ever had 3 months to work on anything? Oh, it's also bingo. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Turning in a completed request to Stirk will award vouchers and a stamp. I've had to watch a whole semester to work on a project. Oh, I've had a whole semester to work on a project. Yeah, well, how much did they realistically expect you to do within the first, like, 2 months? Or a month and a half, so to speak. When you fill a line on your stamp card, you will receive a bonus. Center of the card will receive a stamp when you have completed the required request for the term. Exchange tickets for items. True, I crammed it in last week. That sounds about right. I mean, if it was something you could do in the last week, I guess it wasn't that hard.
こんなところかな。最初の依頼内容については決まり次第連絡する。
はい。これから3年間か。もしダメだった時は。
It was very hard. I mean, again, you finished it, so how hard could it have been? Because it's like, what? I'm trying to think of... Dang, this girl thinking it's med school. What if we failed assignment over the next 3 years? Fail any single assignment, just at all. Fail... I mean, that is the med student mentality. You're either, you know, stoked that you're gonna do so well, or you're just depressed at the likelihood of your failure. And then everything in between.
その時は即刻アトリエの営業許可を取り下げることになる。
Although, in a lot of cases, I don't think failing 3 years of med school is gonna lead to you being homeless and jobless. Maybe jobless, but maybe not, but definitely not homeless. No med student is optimistic? You'd be surprised. If you are, you work in theory, not practice. I mean, that sounds about right. Because med school is a pain. Because we were already talking about working, you know, studying chemistry. Well, I think most schooling for medicine requires you to do like 3 courses of chemistry or something like that. It's crazy. Alongside biology. I think they also have to take calculus. I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
やっぱり。
それと町の評判に関しては ST 先輩、さっきの女性が詳しい。一度話を聞いておくといいだろう。
Crazy. I mean, why do you think so many people drop out of med school, or not med school, but usually within their first 4 years trying to get a bachelor's? Med school, I have I have less data on that one because I don't know a whole lot of people who have finished med school or even made it to med school.
さて、長い話になってしまったが、しっかりアストリッドに伝えてほしい。
はい、ちゃんと伝えます。忘れないうちに急いで帰らないと。それじゃあ失礼します。
しかし、似ても似つかない師弟だな。あれに似なかったのは幸いかもしれないが。
But you know, the first part of this game taking 3 years makes a bit of sense, now that I think about it, because I remember when it came for the global release of this game, they like pushed her age up like 3 years or something like that, because they thought she was too young, which nothing else really changed, it's just the number itself, but I guess I can see the progression a little bit more, seeing how just this first part of the game with the assignments is going to take 3 years. Boo localization, 100%. I think she was supposed to be like 13 or something, and they upped her. Let me look. I'm sure the wiki page has that like right front and center. Let's see. This game was released in... Gosh, this game was released in 2009. Make this game take 3 years in real life, dedicate yourself. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be that surprising if it took me 3 years, given everything else I have to deal with, but it's fine. These games usually don't take more than like 50 hours to complete at any given point in time, so it's not too bad. Like, I'd have to look at my Switch to see how long it took for me to get through... Which one was the longest? I think Sophie, the first Sophie game, took me the longest. But again, I don't remember exactly how long it was. Okay, she's 14, but they boosted her to 17 for the global, localization. Which, at the end of the day, didn't really matter because which game was it? I think it's the which game? I think it was Merudu. I think they had her transform into like an 8-year-old body. So yeah, I wonder how that localization panned out. Okay. Not being able to free pan is kind of annoying, but it does make a lot of sense. But yeah, I have Totori and Merudu, so I can play the other two after I finish this one if I feel so inclined, which I want to play all of them eventually. Whether I stream them is a whole other fiasco. Oh, here she is. Speedrun. I've already failed the speedrun. I haven't been skipping the dialogue. Did you know the first step of speedrunning is to just skip all of the dialogue? But like, what makes this game good is the dialogue. Does that look like a face of depression to you? She sighs so much. I mean, if you were about to become homeless, if you know, say you failed your math class, I think you would probably also be sighing a little bit. Depressed people can be deceiving. Cut her some slack, she's 14. I mean, you have experience dealing with adolescent girls, you know. You know that they're, 50% of the time depressed. She needs to get mental health now. Do you know what time period this is? Do you think that existed back then? Also, her mental health is about to arrive. See, there you go, there's a therapist. The therapist has arrived. Yeah, yes, indeed. See, look, yeah, you have the perfect therapist right here. Why do you need, some, 50-year-old doctor with a degree and all that to help you through your problems when you can just have, another young girl just tackle you in the stomach? I think that'll make most people feel better. Not everyone has that? You're telling me.
でも違わないかも。なるほど。まあ当然といえば当然よね。あんたのアトリエ全然客入ってないし。まあそうなんだけど。まあいいんじゃない。別に潰れたって誰も困らないんだし。私が困るよ。くーちゃんひどい。冷たい。ねえあんた、なんで自分があのアトリエで働くことになったか忘れたの？忘れてないよ。私が小さい時、お父さんとお母さんが病気になって、その薬を師匠に作ってもらって。それで？でも私お金がなかったからつい体で払いますって言っちゃって、それから住み込みで働くことに。
Yeah, so not only is she in danger of becoming homeless, she's also in debt. If that doesn't deserve a sigh, I mean, I don't know what does.
そうよね。じゃあアトリエが潰れたらあんたはどうなるの？どうなるって、アトリエで働けなくなるし、そしたら家に帰って。そういうこと。困るのはあの女だけでしょ。潰れるついでにこの国からも出てってくれたらなおいいんだけどね。
She needs to learn the Republican way of pulling herself up by the bootstraps and getting a job. I mean, I guess back in this time period that wouldn't be... Well, no, that would be in a whole different situation, but... I mean, I'm trying to think of what jobs she would work. Cause, what, I guess like a cafe position? Like a waitress? That's usually pretty easy. She can always become like, you know, the desk lady at the castle. That's one avenue for work. I don't know if she'd want to go into janitorial service, but I'm sure that's around. I mean, it's hard to figure out exactly where she could work because we've seen exactly one street of the city. Join the military today. I mean, that one would work. Except you think she would join the military. Fantasy Lockheed Martin. I mean, it would be nice to even join non-fantasy Lockheed Martin.
それはさすがに師匠がかわいそうかも。
Although there are machines in the intro, it did mention how like machines were causing problems or whatnot, and then somebody helped fix them and things like that. So maybe, which to be fair, the person that sorted it out is an alchemist and is literally her mentor. So it's like she's already there, except it's like the situation in this game where if Lockheed Martin, you know, was going bankrupt and couldn't employ anybody. That's kind of the situation they're in right now, so I don't know if Fantasy Lockheed would really help. There's a booming IT and engineering industry, so needs to get into... I mean... If she can invent the first computer, she'd be set for life, I guess.
かわいそうなもんですか。で、そのことあの女はもう知ってるの？今から言いに行くところ。そうなら私もついてってあげるわ。あの女がどんな顔するか楽しみ。くーちゃん、もうちょっと師匠と仲良くしてくれても。無理に決まってんでしょ。ほらさっさと行くわよ。ただいまー。お、珍しい。師匠がちゃんといる。
珍しいとはご挨拶だな。おや、
フォイエルバッハ家のお嬢様も一緒か？
Fantastic podcast idea. Two Republican men complain about anime girls and telling them how to man up and get jobs. I mean, I don't know who would do that. But, I mean, I don't think it even has to be two Republican men. I think it could just be anybody. But that definitely would be a fantastic podcast idea. Maybe without the complaining part, but yeah, figuring out how to get these anime girls jobs would, you know, that would be a conversation. I can't tell you if it would be a great conversation, but that would definitely be a conversation. Because, well, there's a lot of context. Because when you choose the character, you have to be like, okay, well, what is happening in their society at the moment? You know, what are the opportunities? You know, any potential barriers that might impact their job prospects, you know, the works, which I'm trying to think. A lot of, well, I can't say a lot of them, but when I think, the first thing that comes to mind is like isekai anime, where it's like, they already failed in the real world and now they're in fantasy land. Well, what job would they get in fantasy land? Well, it really does depend on the series, and a lot of it is just go be an adventurer, so to speak. We analyze Japanese anime media worlds and their economic developments to determine job prospects. I mean, I'll be honest with you, that sounds fun. It does sound fun. Well, we'll have to put that on the list somewhere, but that does also involve, you know, watching the anime and learning economics, which, you know, we can eyeball it here and there.
その嫌みったらしい呼び方はやめろっていつも言ってるでしょ。
Although, that does remind me of, like, I have a friend, whenever we play D&D, he always gives, not necessarily me, but also me, and also the creators of the game a hard time for how economics works. You know, and how, a loaf of bread can be like 5 copper, but, you know, a sword is like 5 gold. And, you know, it's how economies in a lot of games, and I'm sure in a lot of shows as well, is based on the gameplay rather than, you know, how a lot of things might actually work. This line goes up, so that means this line goes down, which is expected. Good point is in the intersection. Yes, you need a proper economy in your story? You do. It also ruins the immersion, which, to be fair, I guess half of the immersion could be that the economy physically does not matter. Like, especially when things are really small scale. Like, you're in like a really specific part of the world, or you're in Fantasyland where economy really doesn't mean anything, then I guess the economy of the story isn't amazingly important. It's kind of funny to think about, you know, to consider while you're creating the story. You know, oh, I'm creating my own currency because this is my own world, and, you know, how much would X amount of this currency, you know, what is its purchasing power, so to speak? You know, the thing that we have to deal with in real life when it comes to having so many different currencies around the world is, relative to each other, what is their purchasing power? That's how you generally determine whether a currency has become, you know, more valuable or less valuable, or whether it's outright useless. It is a very broad topic, and it is very complex, and it is very interesting.
そうか。では私もクーちゃんと呼ばせてもらうことにしよう。もっとやめて。あれも嫌これも嫌。やれやれ。お嬢様のわがままにも困ったものだな。誰がわがままよ、誰が。二人とも喧嘩しないで。それより師匠、お城で話を聞いてきたんですけど。うん、 それを聞くために待っていたんだ。クーちゃんのせいで話がそれてしまったじゃないか。
私のせいにしないでよ。それとクーちゃんって言うな。
なるほどな。いきなり取り潰すことはなかろうと踏んでいたが、おおむね予想通りか。
何よ余裕かましちゃって。面白くないわね。アトリエが潰れちゃう、国を追い出されちゃうって少しは慌てたらどうなの？
慌ててどうなるものでもないからな。お嬢様こそずいぶん落ち着いてるじゃないか。
なんで私が慌てなきゃいけないのよ。
ああ、ロロナも冷たい友人を持ったものだ。このままアトリエが潰れたらロロナも町を出ていく羽目になるというのに。
私もですか？なんでよ。あんた一人で出て行きなさいよ。
なんでと言われても、ロロナは私に借金を抱えている身だしな。返してもらうまで手放すわけにはいかないだろう。それともよもや私がこれを機にロロナの借金をチャラにしてやるような優しい人間だとでも思っていたのか？
Ah, yes, one of the universal truths of a lot of things really is that debt has to be repaid. So like I see people all the time who go through several credit cards throughout their, and they're like, oh, I can pay it back at some point, and they end up not being able to, and interest piles up. So yes, be very careful of debt. This how old is she again? 14-year-old girl and her family had no other means of dealing with it because, well, if they didn't pay, they would be dead. So some things you just can't control, unfortunately.
そうだったわね。あんたが少年の腐った最低の人間だってこと忘れてたわ。
It's Jinji. I mean, fantasy student loans. Honestly, why doesn't fantasy have more student loans? Like, we see all of these series where it's like, oh, here's this big prestigious magic academy or whatnot, and how do none of them pay loans? Like, I know in a lot of those cases it's like, oh yeah, it's, rich people only, so to speak, which, makes the most sense. That's how you would get away with having to take out loans to begin with. But then you also have, put the American dystopia into our fantasy story. I don't know why you would want to. But yeah, but you have all of the, in a lot of these series, be it the protagonist or the friends of the protagonist or whatnot, are being like, oh yeah, we're the normal guys who are also just here, and we're persevering through all of this really prestigious academy. And then it doesn't really mention how they pay their loans. Because, they didn't have the money to begin with. Or sometimes they just kind of write it off as, it's fine, you're on scholarship. Even if, in a lot of cases, they're not particularly, better at what they do compared to some of the people who aren't there on scholarship. Which, even if you are wealthy enough to get to the academy, if you are also smart enough to get scholarship, then, why don't they, It's one of those things that you'd have to kind of experience student loans to just subconsciously pick it up whenever you're listening to a story. They must all go by the European standards. I don't actually know what the European standards are. You're gonna have to explain them.
褒め言葉と受け取っておこう。
でもあんたもこれまでみたいにサボってばかりいられなくなるわよね。それだけでもいい君だわ。師匠が真面目に働けば大丈夫ですよね。やればできる人ですもんね。
They basically have free college? Huh, interesting. I mean, I do also know that they generally pay higher taxes. I guess that's probably what that goes to, but I feel like they have other requirements for getting in though if the cost is waived that much. Because whenever college is free, then college has to basically fund itself through other avenues, in most cases being either donations from people who really like the school, the alumni, or government funding, which government funding comes from taxation. So is it really free? And even if it is, at what cost?
そうだな。私が本気になれば大抵のことはできてしまうだろうな。
Europe just has better tax and government funding. I mean, to be fair, a lot of countries in Europe are also working with significantly less land than, in the States. Like they think the entirety of France can fit inside Texas, land mass-wise. So I'm sure logistically they would have not necessarily less to spend in other areas, but no excuses. Hey, I'm just giving you potential explanations. But yeah, because it's like there are a lot of countries where you get taxed a lot more than you do over here, for better and for worse. Where it's like in a lot of places where there's like free healthcare, usually that comes out of tax dollars. So, you're paying for it one way or another.
ですよね。よかった。ところで、さっきから何を作ってるんですか？
ああ、このアトリエの新しい看板だ。心機一転を図る意味でも、まずは形から入ろうと思ってな。
何よ、ちゃんとやる気になってるんじゃない。
よし、完成だ。早速付け替えるとするか。どうだ、悪くないだろう。
かわいい看板ですね。ロロナのアトリエですか。アトリエの名前も変わってこれで。
今日からこのアトリエはお前のものだ。しっかり頼むぞ。
頼むって。そんな、無理。絶対無理ですよ。
The sudden 2D visual broke my immersion. Did it really? This coming from the person who plays as much, if not more, in terms of visual novels? Or just all of a sudden you'll have just a 2D visual. Which doesn't Stay Night have like a lot of 2D visuals as well? So I don't see how that didn't break your immersion, Because everything is, following the a logical order of events. Logical, as logical as this lady can be.
そうよ、無理に決まってんでしょ。こんなお人よしでそそかしくておバカで世間知らずな子がアトリエの店主なんて。
Oh, FSN has only 2D. Oh, I see what you mean. I mean, to be fair, the dialogue that happens in this game uses the 2D sprites. It just has the 3D for gameplay reasons. Which I think this was the first in the series to be fully 3D. So they're really showing off their 3D.
そこまで言わなくても。
What is that emoji? I actually have to hover over that to see what it is. It's not telling me the name of the emoji. Unfortunate. Oh well.
でも本当に無理ですって。私錬金術なんてできませんよ。師匠が全然教えてくれなかったから。
That is one thing that I've always been kind of out of sync with, is what emojis mean. Because I've never used them, usually ever. I haven't been texting for all that long. And even when emojis do seem, reasonable to use, It's like, I probably have a, I probably have a GIF for that, Which, in our case, I use the exact same GIF most of the time because it's the one that's applicable most of the time.
その点は抜かりない。ほら、これをやろう。
何ですかこの本。
錬金術の基本について書かれた本だ。私が先代の店主に弟子入りした時、一番最初にもらったものでもある。
そんな大事なものもらっちゃっていいんですか？
当然だ。お前は私の一番弟子じゃないか。
師匠、ありがとうございます。私、頑張ります。
See, you're complaining how she hasn't gotten a job, but can you say that some doctor, just walks over and hands you the beginner's guide to being a doctor? She's almost set for life at this point. She has the basics to, make whatever the heck she wants, Yes? What do you mean, yes? Because in a lot of these games, usually like one of the highest tier items you make is like the literally the Philosopher's Stone. It's just like, yeah, sure, just give these kids the ability to create eternal life. Why not?
頑張りますじゃない。何うまいこと乗せられてんのよ。
ああ、一仕事したら疲れてしまった。こういう時は昼寝をするに限るな。
こら待ちなさいよ。あんたも嬉しそうに本読んでるじゃない。
Should be like that in real life for all kids. I mean, I want to see an adult create eternal life first before I see the kids do it.
いけない。待ってくださいよ、師匠。
Day 1 of year 1.
あれ、朝、なんで私床に寝て。そうだ、結局昨日師匠が部屋から出てきてくれなくて、仕方ないから床で本を読んでて。
See, you need to be more like her. I don't know how much you read the textbooks, but I'm pretty darn sure you don't read textbooks deep into the night until you've fallen asleep. That's how you get the real knowledge.
はい、そうだ、師匠は。
You don't at all, of course. I mean, I read the textbook when I have to.
師匠、師匠。いない。逃げられた。本当に私がやらないといけないのかな。
You used to at the beginning of college? I mean, I guess I was the exact opposite. Because when I first started, I was like, I don't need these textbooks, I should be fine, and most cases I was. Unless you're talking physics, then I wasn't. And then as we started going through more courses, more dedicated, courses for our majors, I needed to use a textbook more often. One, because, a lot of information that they talk about, they're like, I'm not covering it right now, read it in the textbook, you're still gonna have a test over it. It's like, dang, well I guess I have to read it now. And then the other times they literally just pull, homework questions or exam questions from the textbook. Which, the first couple of years of college I did. They didn't really do as much. It was a lot of math, where, calculus you don't really need the textbook. Although that's just probably me. It became too much and you just use the slides now. Slides are okay. I mean, the slides are very efficient. This first intro section is going to take 2 hours from how much stalling. I mean, I don't want to talk while they're talking, so I have to, you know, pause whenever I'm explaining something. As we get out of the intro, there's more, there's less dialogue to worry about.
絶対に無理だよ。でもやらないとアトリエが。なんだろうこれ。
Which, how long have we been going? That's actually a good question. Hour and 12. Okay, that's not too bad. I think we can get through the intro before 2 hours. Hopefully.
手紙？師匠の字だ。どれどれ？お前なら大丈夫。お前ならやれる。私はお前を信じている。そうだったんだ。師匠は私のことを信頼して。
That's actually kind of funny. You know, we're in college. How many times has your professor ever been like, "You can do it. I believe in you." You know, all the very optimistic. In this case, I'll be a kind of blindly optimistic, but you know, I'm optimistic nonetheless. I remember one of my my first courses. It was, you know, like 200 students or something. It was the intro course, and yeah, he wasn't very friendly. Every day until we all failed the first exam. That sounds that sounds about right. Granted, I don't think I've had a class where the average was, you know, the average for the first exam was above like a 65. So I mean, I guess considering how averages work, it wouldn't be particularly unreasonable for, you know, somewhere around half of the people to fail.
わかりました。見ててください。師匠の意志は私が立派に継いでみせます。
勝手に死んだことにしないでほしいものだが、まあよしとするか。単純すぎて少々拍子抜けではあるが。
I mean, I guess for all intents and purposes, she is kind of just like not there.
はてさて、どの程度の暇つぶしになるかな。
でもアトリエの仕事をするって言っても何から手をつければいいのかな。
Oh, okay. This is kind of important. Generally, every game does alchemy a little bit differently, so this will be kind of useful. The newer games, it's a lot easier, but I remember.
錬金術はこの本の通りにやればいいんだよね。多分。
Because like I started with Ryza, which was the easiest by far, and then when I got to Sophie, we actually had to do like block puzzles, which were actually a bit of a challenge. And then Fetus was, I think, even harder to actually make work. So I'm assuming that, considering how old this game is, it's probably going to be even harder.
不安だから一回試してみよう。今作れそうなものは。
Okay, synthesis. Access the cauldron at the workshop to synthesize, as per usual. Synthesis is a system in which you combine various items to create entirely different items. Read the recipe, gather ingredients, and synthesize. Yep. You can buy or gather Oh, you can buy or gather recipes and ingredients. Okay, so this is going to be one of those games where you have to do stuff to unlock recipes instead of just outright purchasing them. Let's try making a supplement. Classic. What supplement did I normally make us do create first? I think the green supplement is usually the one that makes us do first.
何を作ろうかな。
Okay. It looks a lot different than I'm used to.
これなら簡単簡単。
Wait,
何を作ろうかな。
does this literally not require anything? Uh,
これなら簡単簡単。
pass, complete. Wait, does that say 1 month and 10 days? Sure?
どれを使おう。
Oh, okay, here are the ingredients. It doesn't tell you beforehand. Unfortunate. Okay, you go to sleep now. Good shit. Okay. You have fun. I don't know how long I'm going.
.これでいいよね。それじゃあ調合するよ。できた。
Please view the library in the main menu. Oh, yeah. Which supplement, I guess, in this game is, what's it called? Like a battle item. Since this will consume both days and energy, to restore energy, only use a healing item or utilize the couch. You access the couch, you can select the number of days to recover. Oh, so that's another thing we have to worry about, I guess.
できた。本当にできた。私ってすごいかも。
Okay, 70 days is actually starting to seem like not enough time now. So I don't know how many syntheses, what's the plural of synthesis? It's fine, how many things I can create before I need to rest and how long it takes to rest. For a lot of more complex recipes as we go along, they're going to require a lot of intermediate items.
これならなんとかアトリエやっていけるかも。
Okay. Are they going to let us free roam? No.
次はどうしよ
Oh. Oh, that's right, because there were 3 of them. Okay.
う。錬金術をやるには材料が必要って本に書いてあったけど、アトリエにはほとんど残ってないし、お店でも買えると思うけどお金ないし、やっぱり自分で取りに行くしかないのかな。でも街の外ってモンスターとか出て危ないって言うし、決めた。悩んでても仕方ないし、ちょっと様子を見てこようっと。あ、ロロナ、こんなとこで何してんの？
Right, party member number 1.
あ、クーちゃん。ちょっとそこまで錬金術の材料を取りに行こうと思って。は？そこまでって街の外に？うん。バッカじゃないの？街の外にはモンスターがうろうろしてんのよ。あんたみたいに泥臭くて弱っちいのが一人でのこのこ出てったらあっという間にやられちゃうわよ。私だってモンスターと戦うくらい一人でも。無理よ。そこら辺の子供と喧嘩しても負けるくせに何言ってんの。でも材料がないと調合できないし、調合できないとアトリエが。それはしょうがないわね。私も一緒に行ってあげる。でも
遠慮なんてするんじゃないわよ。人の行為は素直に受け取っておきなさい。
そうじゃなくて、くーちゃんと一緒でもあまり頼もしくない。
あんた一人より100倍マシよ。
Cordelia's joined the party. This one is no surprise. Obviously. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, it's just, not like actually hiring people, it's literally just selecting people to join you. Talk to your friends in town. Hire up to 2 people to join the party. There are more people as you meet some more people. Aid in battle. The classic. And the gathering points help you fight monsters. Oh. Oh wait, no, you actually do have to pay them. Okay. This just became a little bit more complicated now. Fee differs per character. You can't hire anyone if you don't have enough money. Okay, invite. Oh, I see. To remove a party member, go to status and select remove. Oh. Okay. First time we're seeing the world map. And I don't know what I'm doing. Oh wait, I can save it now? Oh, I didn't have a choice. Okay. I don't have a choice.
なんだかドキドキするね。街の外に出るのって子供の時以来かも。
こんな近所の森でビビってんじゃないわよ。ほら、材料を取りに来たんでしょ。さっさと集めちゃいなさい。
Alright, gather. Access the gathering icon. Okay, fairly standard. Oh. Huh. Interesting. So it actually lets you check it before you commit it to your basket. That's interesting, but it also seems like it's going to be it's gonna make things a little bit slower. Okay, never mind. There's a button for that. 60. Yep, sounds about right. Library, which I might look at. I don't know. Okay. Oh, that's right. There's no free camp. Okay. I mean, yeah, there's no reason to not take everything. Oh wait. Okay, never mind. I do have to manually select all of them. That's fine.
ねえ、まだ終わらないの？
もうちょっとだけ。もうちょっとでカゴがいっぱいになるから。
早くしなさいよ。なんかさっきから変な物音が聞こえて。
くーちゃん、もしかして怖がってる？
そんなわけないでしょ。誰がこんな森で怖がって。
あ。Ah, yes, the classic Puni. The staple of the series. You'll find monsters wandering around the gathering points. The battle will begin if you come in contact with them. Getting a jump on the monsters will grant an advantage during battles. Swinging the staff. It's always nice. You can get first strikes. First strikes very important. Conditions for ending. If we get wiped. Force back the island, yes. Days will be consumed, so don't have to get ruined during battle. I like how they give us the failure scenario first. Okay, yep. Cards go up. Position of time card will change by interaction. Defense can be placed anywhere. Interesting. Items are for alchemists only? Oh, okay, so this is the old school system before they're just like, yeah, you know, give everybody the ability to use items, just assign the items costs. Yep. Oh. Depending on your actions, the assist gauge will fill up. Pressing the assist button, you can execute a support attack or guard. Up, okay. Tutorial cut short. Physical damage. Oh, we're doing physical damage. Oh, I don't get a preview of the damage. That's probably fine. Huh. That was a little bit underwhelming. Call servants. Okay, this one actually seems like it might be funny. Oh my gosh. She literally just calls servants with guns and makes them shoot for her. Interesting. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, that was fairly painless, but without any healing items, this isn't gonna last very long.
全然大したことないじゃない。モンスターごとき、私にかかれば楽勝よ。
くーちゃん、すっごい悲鳴あげてたね。
それはあんたの方が声大きかったじゃない。
ごめん、そんなに怒らないで。
もうくだらないこと言ってないでさっさと帰るわよ。
待って、置いてかないで。
Dang, okay.
次はどうしよう。
Oh, that was all just part of the tutorial bit.
街の人の評判か。やっぱりお仕事をしてあげていくしかないんだろうけど。どうしよう、お客さんは来ないし。そういえばステルクさんが何か言ってたような。詳しくはエスティ先輩に聞けとかなんとか。エスティさんって昨日お城で会った女の人だよね。よし、悩んでても仕方ないし、ちょっと聞きに行ってみよっと。どこにいるのかな。
Oh, that rubber banding.
びっくりした。もうなんでわざわざ驚かすんですか。
ごめんなさい。脅かしやすそうな背中だなーって思ったらつい。
どんな背中ですか。そうだ、私エスティさんにお話を聞きに来たんです。
私に？それって仕事のことかしら？はい。
ステルクさんに町の人の評判を上げろって言われたんですけど、お客さん来ないから仕事をしたくてもできなくて。
それなら心配ないわよ。仕事なら私のところにいくらでもあるから。
エスティさんのところに？
ええ、私はここで 町の人のお願いや苦情を受け付ける仕事をしてるの。何々の道具がなくて困ってるとか、モンスターが暴れてますとかね。で、そういった依頼をまとめて代わりにこなしてくれる人を探してお願いしているのよ。
じゃあお仕事が欲しい時は ST さんのところに行けば。
そういうこと。ちゃんと依頼をこなせば報酬も出るし、町の人の評判も良くなると思うわよ。もちろんいい加減な仕事をしたら逆に下がっちゃうでしょうけど、
気をつけます。
私としても仕事をやってくれる人が増えたら助かるし、ちょくちょく顔を出してくれたら嬉しいわ。ましてやロロナちゃんみたいに可愛い子ならいつでも大歓迎よ。
そんなかわいいなんて。また来ます。それじゃ
あら、照れちゃって本当に可愛いかも。退屈な仕事だったけどちょっとだけ楽しみができたわね。
Okay, accept requests from from SD at the palace. Okay, yep, all fairly standard here. The item we're looking for, the number, due dates, etc. Increase reputation. You receive a penalty if you can't complete the quest on time. So another due dates, more due dates, just a bunch of due dates. Try to use Contemplate to figure out if the quest is doable. This will also happen if you cancel a request that you have already accepted. Library... Trust level. Reputation. Here we go. Reputation is not so great at this point thanks to Asteroid. To keep the workshop running, you have to improve its reputation as well as complete the assignments, which we should start getting exactly now. Oh, here we go. January. I think this is one of the only games that actually explicitly refers to it as January. That I've seen.
失礼する。
ステルクさん。ステルクさんが来たってことは。
ああ、最初の依頼内容が決まったので、それを伝えに来た。
ついになんかドキドキしてきた。
そう緊張しなくていい。初回ということもあって、さほど難しくない依頼を用意したつもりだ。今回はこれを君にお願いしたい。
Let's see, producing sundries. Make a turn on specified sundry items by the deadline. The more items, the better. 3 items: polished powder, zetto, and alchemy coal. All fairly standard items that in most games you generally create pretty quickly. Alchemy coal, I don't actually remember existing, but I'm sure it does. I think I'm thinking of alchemy clay. Yeah, it's fine.
日用雑貨ですか。
正直なところ、城の人間も錬金術でどういうことができるのか正しく把握していなくてな。それでこのような曖昧な依頼になったわけだが、できそうか。
はい、なんとかなると思います。
そうか。その言葉を聞いて安心した。期待させてもらうとしよう。
とは言ったものの、本当になんとかなるかな。
The first assignment has begun. Zettical polished powder. Then we have to deliver. We can deliver as many as we want to increase the rating. I don't know exactly how important the rating is, but it's probably fine. Okay. I guess first things first, we save. Okay. So now I guess we can do the min-maxing part as best as we can. Try and, how do we see the assignments? Oh, here we go. Try to figure out exactly how much we can get done at any given point in time. Unsatisfied items during the turn. Request gathering. Oh. Oh, these are the optional ones. Okay. That's probably fine. Okay. I guess first things first, we'll see what we need.
何を作ろうかな。
Plants, supplement, water. Okay, well. We have supplements. Wait. Not required, available. Oh, okay, I see. It just
何を作ろうかな。
happens to show red whether you have it or not. Okay. Okay. We need to figure out where to get
作ろ
water.
うかな。
Plants, gunpowder. Yeah, obviously we don't have any gunpowder yet. Muse.
何を作ろうかな。
Craft. Oh, it's probably the uni. Okay. That's fine. The world map. I don't think there's anything in town we can do just yet. It'll take time to get there and you have to pay any allies you've hired. That's fine. 1 day. 78 days left. That should be enough time. Again, I don't remember exactly how long syntheses take. Gathering area, several smaller maps. Oh, I see. Just progress through them and you unlock them. 1 days. Okay. Main ingredients, uni. Oh, uni is the only one. Oh wait, it moves us there before we've even selected. Sometimes multiple exits into various new routes. Classic. Of course, there's no free cam. So seeing enemies is gonna be a bit of a challenge. Which this one shouldn't have any, but you can never be too sure. Okay. Oh, these are all just for show. Okay. Just trying to collect as many of these as we can. Forest cabbage. Oh dang. My sense of how high quality anything is almost non-existent. Because in a lot of games you'll be fine getting anywhere to like 200 quality. In other games you're hitting like 600-800.
何か落ちてる。
Oh.
あ、結構いいものかも。やった
Huh. Interesting. Oh, there's just a healing salve on the floor. Yeah, I won't complain. How do I access the... Oh, there you go, the menu. That's fine. Nothing there. How do we equip items? I guess we can't equip items. Oh well, okay. Basket... Oh, okay, I could literally just use it now if I like it. Okay. That's Mrs. Dog. Where's map? To the area. Right, that's what that button did? Yeah. Nope, those buttons don't do anything. Does time pass while I run around, or is it kind of like, only when I collect things? Oh well, I'll figure it out. Oops. Okay. Okay, more uni. I don't know I'm worrying about traits now. Just kind of instinctively look at the traits. But there's not much I can really do about them just yet. Ooh, okay. Wait, 2 days... Oh, I think it's counting in total. I hope. Okay. Oh. We just have an explosive. Heal level 1. The classic. Okay. They're forcing it. They're forcing it?
気づいてないわね。こっちから行くわよ。
Oh, there are too many of them now. Oh, I can chuck an uni. I think we just have to brute force it, honestly. Just kill them one at a time, very slowly.
やったわね。
Oh, okay, they're targeting now. I guess to no surprise, she's doing more damage than us.
やったわ
Oh
ね。
gosh. I wonder if it's another one of those scenarios that they always target the person who's closer.
もうちょっと楽しませてほしいわね。
Next, okay, still.
レベル
Oh,
アップ。また育ったわね。
I thought we were a little bit off in leveling up, but I guess we were literally right there. Counts as living. Does Puni count as water in this game? Some games it does. Crap. I don't know if I want to go into another fight without using an item. Basket. Doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay, perfect. Oh, they don't move very fast. I guess I won't complain. I can't aim anyways.
今のうち。
Okay.
どうしよう。
Oh. Oh, they're going first. Oh, I wasn't fast enough.
行くわよ。やったわね。
Okay, yeah. It's very much protect the main character,
行くわよ。
which I don't mind. That makes things
も
a
うちょっ
little
と
bit
楽し
easier
ま
to
せてほし
handle,
いわね。
since you can redirect their attacks, it seems. Okay, combat. Oh, there's another one. Crap. I don't know exactly how passing the time works when moving between areas. I almost just want to deal with this guy first.
それ。や
Oh gosh,
あ。
I
それ。
can't hit the thing guy. There we go.
気づいてないわね。こっちから行くわよ。
Okay. Yep.
やったわね。
Oh,
え
wonder what made hurt them faster this time.
どうしよう。
Oh crap, crap, crap,
ぼさ
crap.
っとしてんじゃないの。
Okay, here we go.
いたた。
That's good. I actually have to pay
もうちょっと楽しま
attention
せ
to
てほ
that
しい
now.
わね。
Oh wait, no, go back, go back. Okay. Finally, something to collect. Pebble, little beehives. Perfect. Well, honey is always a really important item here. Well, I say honey, it's the combs. I wonder if they're gonna go through like the whole tiers of beehives. Oh, crap. Where it's like, it goes to beehives and like silver beehives and then like gold
気
beehives.
づいてないわね。こっちから行くわよ。
Oh, one slime.
やったわね。
Oh, she's about to die.
ちょっとまずいわね。
I think this should be enough? No, it's not. Yes, we
さ
need
す
to
が
do
に
that.
ちょっとまずいわね。このくらい全然大丈夫なんだから。
She says at 5 HP. That's fine. Living, convert level. I have to take more time to learn all of these traits. Some of them carry over between games, some of them don't. Some of them get removed as they create new ones. bad. Okay. Oh crap. Okay. And we're dead. Okay. I guess we can run away. And we miss. Okay. Okay. I don't know exactly how much time I had, but it's fine. Do I feel like using another healing item? I really do just have to kind of eyeball it from here. Yes, more things. Preferably I don't have to continue coming back out here and paying the travel cost. Just try to collect as much as I can while I am here. Oh. Okay, I guess that really isn't the path. So bridge is too dangerous. There's the other area over here that we can just run through. Just unlock as many areas as we can. Can I jump? Oh, I can jump. Okay. That's always pleasant. 70. Oh no, that's... we have to unlock it. We do have to unlock it, unfortunately. Even though we can't stick around here very long. I still haven't found a place for water yet. Which, knowing these games, there's probably like a well in town or something. Completed optional request. Which, wells generally don't have very high quality water, but we're not really so concerned with quality at the moment. Cabbage. Just loads of cabbage. Which Zeto requires plants. A lot of plants, so this helps us out. Candy branch. Okay. Wait, is this the end of the road? Oh crap. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Basket only holds 60 items. Distant items stored in container will not degrade. Anything you don't need immediately should be stored in the container. Ooh.
そうだ師匠今日ちょっと家に帰ってきてもいいですか
なぜだ？私と一緒に寝るのが嫌になったのか？
一緒に寝たことなんてないじゃないですか
That's interesting.
では昨日寝てる間にいたずらしたのを怒ってるのか？
何ですかいたずらって一体何したんですか
それは秘密だ。冗談は置いとくとして理由を聞こうか。
どこまでが冗談なんだろう。大した理由じゃないですけどお父さんとお母さんに事情を説明しておこうかなって。
ああ、そういうことか。別に構わんぞ。
ありがとうございます。明日の朝には帰ってきますから。
Boy, she's taking up our time.
もし寂しくなったら朝と言わず夜中に帰ってきてもいいんだぞ。ベッドの半分を開けて待っててやるからな。
開けてなくていいです。
Hopefully this doesn't take out of our time for the assignment. We do kind of need every single day for this one. Just so I can figure out exactly what the threshold is. Oh.
ただいま
Do they have sprites?
あらロロナ、お帰りなさい。
Oh, they do.
どうしたんだ？急に帰ってくるなんて珍しい。
Oh, they have really normal names.
ちょっと話したいことがあって。
あらあら。大変そうね。
お母さんが言うと全然大変に聞こえないよ。
まあ心配はいらないだろう。なんせお前には私たちの命を救ってくれた素晴らしい先生がついているんだしな。
師匠のせいで余計大変なんだけどね。 それでね、しばらく忙しくなるから、これまでみたいにちょくちょく帰ってこれなくなると思うんだけど。
まあそれはちょうどいいわね。
ちょうどいい？
Ooh, we're getting free items.
いや実はな、母さんと二人でしばらく旅行でも行こうかって話をしていたところなんだ。
Dang it, I guess not. I mean, you always have to take the parents out of the picture one way or another.
そうなの。二人っきりで若い頃の思い出の地を巡ろうかって。
二人っきりで？私は？
だってルルナは忙しいんでしょ？
それはそうだけど、どれくらいで帰ってくるの？
そうだな、1ヶ月か2ヶ月か、まあその辺は適当に。
そんな長い間？ずるいよ、二人だけでそんな。
そんな顔しないで、ちゃんとお土産買ってきてあげるからね。
お前の分もしっかり楽しんでくるからな。
納得いかない。
Oh, it did take a day. That's fine. 71. Oh.
それではロロナのことよろしくお願いします。
ああ、言われなくとも今まで以上に可愛がってやる。
助かります。ああ、ロロナは本当に幸せ者ね。こんな立派なお師匠様の下で働けて。
ご両親は人を見る目があるな。しかしあまり気を使う必要はないぞ。
あの子は甘えん坊ですから、こういう時はそばにいない方がいいんですよ。
それにまあ2人だけで旅行したかったってのは本当ですし、特別に気を使ったってことでもないですよ。
そうか。では道中気をつけてな。
ええ、それじゃ行ってきます。
あの親にしてあの子ありか。まったくロロナは周りの人間に恵まれすぎだな。
Okay. Oh, container items as always. Yes. Alright, this does seem like a nice spot to kind of wind down. And by wind down, I mean go to sleep. I don't know when I'll stream this next, because I did kind of just start this one on a whim, because my normal streaming partner is away. So I'll figure it out. I have time hanging around, so I'll probably use it. I don't have any other games planned anyway, so it's probably just going to be this one. But, yep, people of the future. Thanks for tuning in the future. And hopefully I would catch you guys in a stream live one of these days. But for now, I will be around.